Hey, what up? This one I wanted to touch on divine belief because this is one thing that I've really been trying to tackle in my life recently. And it mostly stemmed from like telepathically contacting these beings and meeting these beings in this reality and other realities. And these beings are pretty amazing. I don't really want to get into that in detail, but I wanted to talk about like the feeling of doubt. So like when you're in contact with these higher dimensional beings, and you're talking to them telepathically, and you might not have seen them physically or anything yet, it's kind of hard to believe, because it's just so far out there from what humans are normally used to, and if you're constantly doubting that existence or doubting your telepathic ability, then it's going to allow that doubt energy to creep in, and that doubt energy, if you look at, or if you've read the book, which I highly recommend, Power versus Force, Dr. David Hawkins talks about how the power, doubt is below 200 on the scale of 0 to 1,000, and then which is a forceful emotion, and then like love, if you love that, or belief, it's above 200. So if you're constantly doubting these beings' existence, then it brings you into a frequency where they don't really exist. So I mean, they still exist, but they don't want to be around that sort of thing. And so, it's a really hard thing to do is switch from being a human and being in this third dimension to believing that you can go fly on a flying saucer with beings from other dimensions and other universes and other realities and stuff. So it takes a lot of divine belief to get there. And yeah, so another way to help you get there is by speaking your truth and writing it down. Like you don't always want to be thinking about it, because that it creates kind of like an attachment to that belief system. Like, oh, if doubt creeps in, oh, I'm gonna think about, no, I believe in it, and that's kind of where I've been at recently. Like a thought of doubt will creep in, and then I'll automatically want to balance that doubt out with like a belief thought, like, oh no, I love you, or whatever. But I think the better method is to ignore that. Just don't even interact with that sort of thought, because it's not your true self. It's not your divine belief inside of you. It's just an outside emotion of doubt that's creeping into your mind, and putting that thought process in your head that you want to just ignore. Like going back to, you've probably seen on Facebook, but the analogy of the dark wolf and the light wolf, or the evil wolf and the good wolf, that the grandfather, like the Cherokee grandfather, talks about his grandson too, where the grandson asks which wolf will win, and the grandfather replies, the wolf that you feed. So if you're constantly feeding the wolf of doubt, then doubt is going to win. But if you ignore that doubt, you starve that doubt and feed the belief, and love that belief feeling, and love that knowing inside of you that you are in contact with these beings, and you're a telepathic being. um, yeah, so back to the word stuff. So like if you're speaking your truth, that's putting energy out into the universe, and words are power, like back thousands of years ago, words, that's how magic was supposed to start, or that was one form of magic, is chanting, and like casting a spell or whatever, and words create that vibration, and it goes outside of your being into the universe, and If you think about like the laws of karma, if that energy is going out somewhere, it's going to come back to you. So if you're constantly saying, oh, I don't really believe this or whatever, that's going to come back to you and kind of mold your reality that you're in. But if you're constantly saying to people or just to yourself, you know, like, this is happening, this is amazing, I love this, and being in that childlike state of acceptance and wonder and mystery and loving that mystery, and believing it, you know, and believing that you're a part of it, that's where you want to be. And another good thing to do is like write down your truth, write down your divine belief, and then just once you've written it down and you know that and you've said it and that is inside of your core, and you don't have to really think about it anymore, you just have to be in the moment. And because you have that knowing that it's inside of you and locked in, you know, just by being in the moment, it will starve that doubt and amplify that belief. So yeah, guys, hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe. Bye.